Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining me right now is Kyle Wiege. He's the owner and a commercial photographer of Crimson Sun Studios. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so you are a commercial photographer. Tell me about some of the images that you create.
Sure. Commercial photography mostly revolves around creating images for advertising and marketing. So a lot of the images I'll do will be high-end portraits, headshots, architectural images, product photography, food photography, time-lapses, pretty much anything that a business, professional, or nonprofit might need to advertise themselves.
So people or products. Okay, and it can be businesses, nonprofits.
Yeah, it's really mostly the business sector that I work with. I do work with some nonprofits, and I feel like they kind of enjoy what I do a lot more just because I can bring them maybe quality that they don't otherwise get.
Let's talk about quality. So a lot of people can get their own photos or maybe use stock images. One thing they're getting from you, though, is a really good eye and maybe better quality. So how does that benefit a customer?
Yeah, it can benefit them greatly just because the quality of the images are so good, and we start from the ground up. So whatever their ideas are towards their marketing, we can take that and implement in a lot of different ways. One actual nonprofit that I work with is Reach a Child, and we just did an image for them. It was a composite image, so we photographed an ambulance that they had donated to them. In a studio, we photographed it with them there, and then we did some shots on location and then composited that all together, and that'll be a great piece for their marketing. So.
Yeah, and stock images can't be that personal.
No, they really can't. And the thing about stock images is that they're everywhere, you know, and you're going to places online to buy those, and your competition might be using the exact same images.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, it really doesn't set you apart, and that's the goal of high-end imagery. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious, when you're not working for a business, what do you enjoy doing for yourself, I guess, personally?
Yeah, personal work that I love to shoot includes landscapes mostly. I do a lot of traveling. My wife and I love to camp. We love to go out west. So in my travels, I do a lot of landscape work.
There, your subject matter's endless, right?
Yeah, very much so. It's serene. Nobody's talking back to me. I don't have to give direction to a client or anything like that. So it's good headspace. It's a lot of beautiful nature, and that's a good challenge for myself, which ultimately comes back to benefit clients because I'm learning.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a good point. Earlier we were mentioning something about music, and you're a musician as well?
Yeah, I am. I play bass guitar and electric guitar in 3 different bands in town. One's Red Rose, another is called Dub Foundation, and then the third band is called Space Force. So.
Space Force.
Space Force.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And how do you think that helps in your photography? Do you think it helps?
I think it does. More so from the beginning of my career, that was a good spot to experiment.
I see.
So creating imagery for my bands was kind of a way for me to work out problems and work out, directing people and just kind of working in Photoshop, building layers and building images that really speak to people. That was a great spot to just experiment and do anything that I wanted to, and all that comes back to the clients. So.
Yeah, and when you are working with clients and businesses, do you have a favorite part of that?
I really enjoy all aspects. The pre-production, getting to talk with people, getting to understand their story, getting to understand how they connect with their clients and who they're looking to get in front of, all really greatly helps me do my job better. So while we're on production, then I understand what their goals are and why we're taking images to begin with. And then through that whole process, works into post-production, and then the editing and everything that we need to do in terms of, are these images going to be used in print? Are they going to be on a billboard? Are they going to be on a bus? Are they going to be on their website? Do they need really high resolution, 300 DPI kind of images? Or is it going to be something for Instagram where it can just be, kind of low resolution, something that's going to be out quick that they can use, in multiple different platforms. Right.
We have just under 30 seconds left. So if someone that's watching right now is interested in hiring you, how can they see some of your work, and how do they get a hold of you?
Sure. The best way would just be through my website, crimsonsunstudios.com. Yeah, it's everything's on there. I've got time-lapse videos you can check out, high-end portraits that I do, architectural stuff that I do. And from there, they can follow me on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, and to get a hold of you, just email you from
the
there's
website? Contact forms on there, phone numbers on there, so it's a great way to get a hold of me.
All right, well, pleasure meeting you, Kyle. Kyle is the owner and a photographer. He's with Crimson Sun Studios, and we're with Talk of the Town. We'll be right back.